Hey YouTube, what's up? It's fingerlevelup. Here is the actual review of the Marvel Signature Series fully posable action figures. This is the Green Goblin, Norman Osborn, Spiderman Origins, 1/6 scale collectible figure. And I really love this figure. It's, it's obviously not literally 1/6 scale because there's nothing to scale it from, since it's not, there's a movie about Spider-Man. It's not this, so, there are sides where you can see how tall he is, but, it's whatever. But it's a 1/6 scale figure. It came with a glider, and this really nice costume, and his sculpted boots and shoes, and his satchel and his belt, and this amazing, beautiful head sculpt. And it also came... Sorry, I just don't want to fall over. It also came with 2 pumpkin bombs, which don't have the best paint job. Beautiful sculpts on them. Don't have the best paint job though. I'll probably just touch it up, put some pretty dark orange or brown, light brown in there, in the eyes and nose and mouth, and then I'll just use like a dark orange wash and fade the green in. And it stinks. They don't actually fit in his hands. They're just there, so you could just set them there and make it look cool and stuff. But it's whatever. They're really cool. I love the sculpt on them. Now we'll do the actual figure. This is like my first figure video that I've ever uploaded. I've made quite a few. I just haven't uploaded them. So I will do the articulation, but I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to act like I know exactly what I'm doing because I haven't done this before. But I've watched quite a few of Sean Long's videos and I know how he does it. So I'll just go by my memory. Head rotates 360 degrees. It's not on a ball joint, so you can't make him look up. So that kind of stinks because whenever he's in his crouched down pose on his glider, like that, you can't, when he's crouched down like that, you can't lift his head up, which is too bad. It's still cool. I love the head sculpt on it. The ears on it remind me of the William Dafoe mask. There. And the headpiece is sculpted also. His cowl, which I don't really like. I wish it was fabric, so that you could move it around and stuff. It looks good. It looks like it's fabric. I guess it's sculpted to look like fabric. The paint on it doesn't really convince me that it's fabric. It looks too shiny, I think. Which I guess if it was leather, that'd be cool. But that's supposed to match this. The cowl and the gloves and boots match. So I think they probably should have used like leather or pleather or something on here. It's still okay. I understand why they use Lycra though, so that the figure could stretch, so that the suit could stretch with the figure. Arm goes in and out all the way. Rotates right here. Swivel back and forth. Rotates on the bicep. Bends at one point at the elbow. Wrists rotate 360 degrees, and you have gripping action. There is upper ab crunch and waist rotation or hip rotation. To a pretty good extent, actually. And the legs, I really like how the knees look. I think the knees look really, really good. They actually look like they're from a comic book or something. They're really pointed and straight. Legs can go in and out pretty good amount. They can go forward, but not back too well. So here, this is straight. That's how far back they can go. So it's not the best, but it's not absolutely horrible. So that's okay. It does not rotate at the thigh, bends at 2 points at the knee. I'm just now realizing that that's 1 point. Dang it. Does not rotate at the boot. And this is on a ball joint and an axis. So it goes 360 and forward and back, side to side. Let's see what else. I mean, I like this figure. The satchel is beautifully sculpted. It's on a hinge, so it moves back and forth, and it looks natural. It's a great figure. It was worth the 15 bucks that I paid for it. And then here's the glider. And the glider doesn't have any articulation, but it looks good. You can see kind of the brush strokes. You're not going to be able to see them because I'm filming with my phone. You can see the brush strokes, and I mean, it's cool, but I don't understand why they just made that look like a toothpaste cap. I'm probably going to use, like, a drill and drill a little hole in there or something so that it looks a little bit more cool. It's just like plastic, really thin plastic, so it's bendable and flexible and stuff. So you could bend it, I guess. But he sits on it pretty nicely and it's cool. So do all that stuff to make me smile. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you cats on the flip side later.